Mark here, and today we're talking about a strategy that car dealers absolutely hate. While everyone else is out there fighting over the newest model, fighting over the lowest mileage, fighting over the most popular color, a small, quiet group of smart drivers is doing the opposite. They're buying the cars nobody wants, the unpopular colors, the discontinued models, the cars that sat on the lot for 6 months because everyone walked right past them. And here's the thing. These buyers aren't settling. They're winning. Think about what happens when everyone wants the same car. The price goes up. The dealer has all the power. You end up paying MSRP, sometimes over MSRP, and the second you drive off that lot, that car starts losing value fast. But when a car is unpopular, the math completely flips. Dealers get desperate. Inventory sits. Pressure builds. And suddenly, that car that nobody wanted, it's available for thousands below sticker, sometimes $10, $15, even $20,000 less than the model parked right next to it. Same reliability, same engine, same warranty, just a different badge, a slower color, a name people forgot about. So, what are these buyers actually targeting? Let me break it down. Number 1, discontinued models. When a manufacturer kills a nameplate, dealerships panic. They need to clear the floor. Buyers with cash walk in and negotiate like it's a yard sale. We've seen final year Dodge Vipers, last-gen Ford Fusions, outgoing Chevy Impalas, all selling at massive discounts purely because the name was going away. But the cars, perfectly solid. Sometimes the best version of that model ever built. Number 2, unpopular colors. This one sounds ridiculous, but it's real. A beige sedan sits for months. A brown SUV gets ignored. A bright yellow pickup becomes a negotiating weapon, not because there's anything wrong with it, but because the average buyer has no imagination. Smart buyers see that hesitation and use it. Number 3, low-demand body styles. Sedans are dying in America. Wagons are nearly extinct. Hatchbacks get overlooked. But these are often the most practical, most efficient, most driver-focused versions of a platform. And because nobody wants them, they're cheap, really cheap. Number 4, high mileage on a proven engine. Not all high mileage is the same. A Toyota Camry with 130,000 miles on a 2.5-liter four-cylinder is just getting warmed up. A Honda Accord with 150,000 miles, full service history, and no rust? That's a decade of reliable transportation at a fraction of the cost. Smart buyers know which engines earn their mileage and which ones don't. Here's what makes this strategy so powerful, and why most people will never use it. We are wired to want what everyone else wants. It's basic human psychology. Popularity feels like proof. If everyone else is buying it, it must be the right choice. But in the car market, popularity is exactly what makes something expensive. The buyers we're talking about today have broken that mental pattern. They're not buying for status. They're not buying to impress the neighbors. They're buying for transportation, reliability, and value. And they're walking away from dealerships with deals that would make your jaw drop. Let me give you some real-world examples of this in action. When Pontiac was killed in 2010, the G8 GT, a rear-wheel drive V8 performance sedan that was genuinely fantastic to drive, started appearing on lots for almost nothing. Enthusiasts who paid attention picked them up for under 15 grand. Today, the same cars are collectibles. When the Volkswagen Passat was discontinued in the US market, late model examples with low miles were sitting unsold for months. Buyers scooped them up at steep discounts. A well-equipped German-engineered sedan for the price of a base Korean compact. And then there's the classic case of rental fleet stigma. Certain cars get labeled as fleet cars, and buyers run. But a well-maintained ex-fleet Toyota Camry with a fresh service record is just a cheap, reliable Camry. The stigma is doing all the work. Smart buyers let it. So how do you actually find these cars? Start by tracking inventory age. Most dealership websites show how long a car has been on the lot. Anything over 60 days is a negotiation opportunity. Anything over 90 days, that dealer is motivated. Look for model years that are about to be replaced. End-of-year clearance is real, and it's not just marketing language. Dealers genuinely need the space. Watch for manufacturer discontinuations. The moment a brand announces they're pulling a model from a market, the clock starts ticking on discounts. And pay attention to reviews that mention "too boring" or "not exciting enough." That's money on the table. Boring cars with good reliability scores and low resale values are the sweet spot. Now, I want to be fair here, because not every unpopular car is a hidden gem. Some cars are unpopular for good reason. Complicated electronics that dealers can't diagnose. Engines with known failure points. Models that were rushed to market and never sorted out. Reliability nightmares dressed up in a discount sticker. This is why smart buyers do the work. They check owner forums. They look up technical service bulletins. They get pre-purchase inspections. They know the difference between a car that's unpopular because of perception and one that's unpopular because it's genuinely problematic. That due diligence is the difference between a brilliant deal and a money pit. Here's the truth about the car market that most people never figure out. Value and popularity are not the same thing. They never have been. The smartest buyers in the room are always the ones willing to look where nobody else is looking, to see past the badge, the color, the nameplate, and ask one simple question. Does this car do the job? If the answer is yes, and the price is right, that's the deal. That's the car. That's the move. If you've ever bought a car that nobody else wanted and got a deal because of it, drop it in the comments. I want to hear those stories. And if you think someone you know is about to overpay for a popular car when a better deal is sitting right next to it, share this video with them. It might save them $20,000. I'm Mark. This is AUTOSAYS. We'll see you in the next one.